Dixie, is that my boy? Come on, no more lies. Jamie's my son, isn't he? Isn't he? Dixie, you gotta help me with this. I mean, I'm playing with a major handicap here. Is Jamie just some other detail that I forgot about?
Talk to Brooke.
I don't want to talk to Brooke. I want to talk to you. You tell the truth.
So does Brooke.
Does she? Obviously, she was never going to say a word about it.
I'm sure she was going to.
Are you kidding? She told me everything about parents that I couldn't remember. She couldn't stop talking about the true love I could barely remember. And when it came to Jamie, she would just clam up. Finally, something makes sense. What is wrong with me? I forgot my own son. My kid. How could I forget my own child?
You never knew.
What?
You didn't forget about your son. You never knew.
What do you mean she just didn't tell me she was pregnant?
No, I mean, she couldn't.
That's why it never came up in conversation, because she simply didn't want me to know.
No, she couldn't tell you because she didn't know.
What do you mean she didn't know?
Ted, you didn't find out that she was pregnant until the day of your memorial service. She couldn't tell you because you were gone.
Well, I'm back. Why hasn't she said anything?
I don't know.
My God. Jamie's my son.
Ted, just wait a second, okay? Look, I'm sure that Brooke never meant any harm by this. I'm sure she was going to tell you. Ted, just wait a minute.
Good night, my precious. I'll see you in the morning.
Hang on,
So, what was all that about?
I haven't the foggiest notion what you...
Well, now that you're pandering again for Edmund, I was just surprised that you interrupted wine at the fireplace for Jamie's bedtime.
Oh, never underestimate dear Aggie, where matters of the heart are involved. Now, I know you too well for your own good, dear.
Well, as long as you don't use me as fodder for your column.
Never fear, never. Now, fireplaces do have their time and their place. But knowing you, Brooke, I know that Edmund's warm kinship with Jamie is romantically far more potent than dying embers and all the wine in France.
Edmund has always been wonderful with Jamie.
Exactly.
Dare I ask, what prompted this?
The time had come.
There is no statute of limitations on forgiveness, I guess.
Well, never wait too long, my dear, because one never knows. Now, I wouldn't be admitting any of this, except I sense that you were finally coming around, too.
So Tad has had nothing to do with your change of heart?
I didn't say that. Seeing Tad Martin in action again, well, it certainly put things in clear perspective.
Oh, I would say just the opposite.
I'm sorry to have to put this so bluntly, Brooke, dear, but someone has pointed out to you that Tad Martin is consummately unacceptable. Now what is it? What problem is he causing you now?
Nothing. I just realized, Dixie doesn't know about Jamie. She doesn't realize that Tad doesn't know about him.
What? Oh, heaven forbid that Dixie should spill the beans. You know, Brooke, not telling Tad about Jamie was the sanest decision you've made since you brought him back here. The best thing for you and for the child is as if he should remain blissfully ignorant until the end of time.
You know, that's ridiculous. I'm going to tell him. I'm just waiting for the right time. I think I'm going to warn Dixie.